are not.
Let's go.
Okay. We are not really going to get into the story because I'm sure yesterday you spoke about it a little bit. Stonebwoy is trending this morning because of the collaboration with Jordan Sparks on her new album that is coming out very soon. I think a lot of people are very excited for him and for whatever that is also going to add up to his career. But then talking about our National Film Authority.
NFA.
Yes. Akofa Ejeni. You know she's a board member, right?
Yes.
Well, she is saying something very interesting. Well, she is saying that it's been operating for about 5 years now. And then they are supposed to get a fund.
Yeah, they're supposed to create a fund for
create
them.
a fund for them. Something is supposed to be like... But as of now, one CD cry, they've not gotten some.
They've not even received one CD.
They've not even received one CD from the government.
That means the authorities are always just joking about them. That's why I asked the vice president. Listen, he created an NFA, National Film Authority. Do you know the relevance of film to this country?
She even spoke about it, that it has so many importance.
The relevance of film to this country, unfortunately, they always pay lip service. If you can create a budget, every year you go to Parliament, you read out the budget, and if you're able to allocate huge sums of monies to other agencies and other places, and you are not able to do that for the creative arts, it means you don't care about it. You're always singing praises, just talking about it, but doing nothing. She made mention of the fact that if you could spend $15 million on feeding at, not just on sports, on feeding, at the just held African Games.
Yeah, if you can even spend about 4.5 million
on tax. On tax. You can't even give $1 million, $1 million to the Film Authority. Do you know what $1 million could do for a film industry in Ghana? The number of people it would employ. But unfortunately, like we always say, that's why I told the vice president, it shouldn't just be the normal rhetorics. It shouldn't be the normal promises every year. What practicable things are you going to do? And
funny enough, whenever they come to, they have promises for the creative.
Of course. And I mean, the MPP and the NDC all have them in their manifestos.
Yes, they focus more on the music industry.
No, they don't even do that. No. Even the music, they don't even care about them. When it comes to the creative arts sector, they are only looking at tourism. That's all they care about, tourism. You have returned our but even with
the tourism crowd, we still have issues with our road network. Some of the roads that lead to there's this place.
See, when the whites come, they come in for those experiences because experiences.
And as you know, we have a butterfly sanctuary in Ghana.
Yes, I know.
Have you been there before?
Of course, I've been there before.
Okay, so I think I was trying to get a way to go there last month, and I was told the road is very bad,
very terrible.
And I'm like, really?
Yeah, very terrible.
Really, and we are not paying attention to all of these things, but at the end of the day, we say, we want to do something for the creators. So, Pacho, Mofas can go to funny why. I check 5 years is a long time.
Anyway, on to the next one.
Moving on to our next entertainment story. I'm sure lots of people remember, there's a little bit misunderstanding between Keche and Kimpaluta. What you always singing when we mention Kimpaluta?
Ekoye mama, afeidi ekoye papa.
Kwame Eugene.
Single for now, solo. I'm single for now. You did do me lom. Opa say me can tata say me yes I know any aji. Would that get you in the moon? And this is campaign talks. Champagne for my pain. Campaign talks and go on.
And today is Tuesday, yeah.
Don't
worry, you're not karaoke. Right, you're not karaoke.
Please, let's move on.
Moving on. We remember the issue between Kimpaluta and Keche. Well, Keche Andrew has spoken. He has talked a lot about what went on. The fact that they had a collaboration with him, and then Kimpaluta wasn't promoting their music on his page. They reached out to the manager, and the manager said that they actually don't use the artist's main page to promote the music. But according to him, he had certain collaborations with Eno Barani, Sister Ifya, Wendy Shea, and then he was promoting it on that same very page. Kimpaluta isn't being fair to them. Moving on, some person made a music video. They want to shoot a music video. King Paluta says he's sick. So they had to go and use part of the Aseda to do the video. But later on, King Paluta sends his part of the video. At the end of the day, still, Manu promotes the song. So King Paluta isn't being fair.
That's
to
what
them,
they are
because
saying.
I mean, yeah, it's a collaboration.
Unfortunately, King Paluta is yet to speak.
Yes, he's yet to talk
So we don't
about
know his bit of whatever is going on. Hopefully, I get him one of these days and we get to speak about, what's been going on and all that. I mean, he's had a successful career for the past few years. It's been good for him. I don't know why this will come up, because, I mean, when I saw the video for Tinting Joshua, I was disappointed. Not in King Paluta, but I was disappointed in Joshua.
Why?
Because I feel his utterance, the outburst was too much.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you featured an artist, you need something and the artist is not doing it. You don't go about and say, how long has he been in the industry and achievements then why? No, but you see, the fact is, on yes, you won't go and feature the person.
No, but aside that, you have to respect him as
but are they respecting
a senior in the industry?
Senior in there. Senior in the industry. You see, my point is that don't say send depending your beer. On your beer and can't feature.
Yeah.
On your beer again, can you be begging him to promote your music on his platform? Do you get it?
Yeah.
There's a reason why you went in for him. And I've said this. King Paluta, yes, I understand this is his moment and all that. He's doing all the features. King Paluta, I will hold on to some of the features and work on my own projects for now. But he's almost on every song now.
Yeah.
Why are people chasing him? Because it's the hottest cake now. If you are supposed to hold any music awards today, he might win the most popular song of the year. He'll be in contention for artist of the year. It's because he's the popular artist now. Everybody is chasing him. His songs have been on top of the charts for a long time now. So everybody wants him. So if you reach out to him for an agreement and perhaps things are not going well, you don't come out and say, "Oh,
you calm down."
No, exactly. Find a way to deal with it. So say, "Do my babo and tiabe and never make Paluta pustia."
No, but exactly. With this one, he didn't really make any kind of whatever. He didn't say any mean thing. He's just trying to say that. First. Yeah.
And of course, me King Paluta with what Joshua came to say.
Yeah, but Andrew is saying that he just feels like King Paluta isn't treating them fairly, because the same thing you said you can't do, you are doing for other artists, which is not fair.
So there could be a reason. So let's find out what the reason is.
No, anyway, if we don't have a conversation, you don't tell me, okay, this, that, and I see the same things that you can't do for me, and then you are doing it for other people, I definitely feel you don't like me.
You see the funny thing. The funny thing is that all they've been saying is that his manager said, not him. So they've not even spoken to him.
Manager represents him.
Yes, I know. But at the end of the day, how did they get the collaboration done?
Okay.
Do you get it? So they are saying things, have the conversation. It's not like King Paluta is not accessible. He's highly accessible.
Maybe he's not. I be recently he's been traveling a lot, so
as we speak, he's in Ghana. As he speaks, he's in Ghana. Okay. I spoke with his manager yesterday. Let's wrap up.
Yes, our final story. See, anyway, we keep talking about this Galamsey issue. We keep talking about how government isn't really helping and how government is destroying the country and whatever. You know, some of our traders selling palm oil in our markets are mixing it with Sudan dye. Any news? Yes, it's been going on for some time now. I think earlier on the FDA came out to warn us that we should be careful of certain kind of palm oils that we buy. Well, the FDA has actually arrested 4 traders in Accra for that. You see. So guys, please, when you're going to buy palm oil, you should be very careful. There are some people that will go and say the red one is one. Yeah, don't. And also now, who may die? I don't know. I don't know. Die. You like palm oil? Oh, they be use me.
So guys, just be on the lookout. I mean, we need to eat healthy. You see, it's challenging. Yesterday we spoke at length about Galamsey and all the effects and all that, and the fact that the Ghana Water Company Limited is saying it's becoming extremely difficult for them to filter our water that comes into our homes. I know there are so many people at home who say, "Oh, maybe I'm farming homes. I mean, non pipe. I mean, tonzo baby. I mean, tonzo be fee." But you see, water is such a thing that if we form so that same water it travels. All these water bodies are somehow connected, and so a time is coming when that's the challenge. There are people living in certain areas. Exactly. So that's the point. Don't sit back and feel unconcerned and say, "Oh, maybe I said listen, it is a national security threat, and we must all make sure that we get things done the right way. And I think with that, we can fight it. Listen, don't just leave it to government. Yesterday, I saw videos of places in Konongo and all. And you know what's happening now? Yesterday, I spoke about the fact that acquiring to be. You know the funny thing and the sad thing? People are living in houses and almost dining in essence in real.
Do you remember last year a pregnant woman fell in and died?
I remember Erastus Asare don't go doing that particular, a man for fear, dying on Mutimno, essence saying ho. Because the least thing you just collapse into a pit or into a hole.
I've seen videos of some guys digging and they're like, Galamsey. Hey. Hey.
No, so I'm saying no one be you.
And I told you that I've lived around Jacobu before, right? It was also an area where they used to do Galamsey.
So you also used to do Galamsey?
No, I said it's an area that they used
You've done some before.
Oh,
is that what you are saying?
No, I'm trying to say that
where are your tools?
I've heard cases where kids.
What were you using? What tool were you using? Anyway, and these guys, I should sack you from the studio. So,
hey, Eddie, what's your problem?
What's your problem?
Who's even fine with you?
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, Miss Blessing, for bringing us the daily trends this morning. Now, MTN says they've got the latest for you. If you've not heard, I'm here to share with you.